Okay, today is Saturday, and we're gonna keep mulching. And I also tried to make cucumber juice. Barely just ended up being a cucumber puree that I watered down and added lemon juice with. Still pretty good though. But we're gonna mulch today. I don't know how long this is gonna take. We'll see. I'm gonna take a pause. So I filled this all up. I filled this wheelbarrow all up, and the second I put the shovel down, I was like, oh no! I forgot to finish something for my job, like my actual job, my 9 to 5 Monday through Friday job, and I had to go do that. And now I'm done, so now we're back to it, and we are going to go, I think, do the lilies and foodie persimmon. I think that's where I'm going to start, so I'll show you that. Okay, I was coming over here, and I just tripped and I found my sunglasses, which I've been looking for like all week, which I left in by the strawberries last week. So now we're here. You can see chickens, you can see the lilies, foodie persimmon. I'm also going to do the grape and, oh, there you go, fig. It's gonna look nice. Ladies, what do you think? And by ladies, I mean the chickens. Hi girls. You like the way the lilies look? And my foodie persimmon, whose sign's kind of messed up. Yeah, they didn't like it when I was shoveling the mulch over, but they were okay with just straight up dumping it. This looks really nice, and it's less than low. Oh, looks so good. Next year, since we do have this extra space between this Texas everbearing fig and the fuyu, I might put some more strawberries over here because they're low growing, but we'll see. See, my seedless pink reliance also needs a new sign. That looks terrible, but it's putting a lot of growth. It's not looking good right now, but we sprayed, so it's looking better than it was. So that's really good. All right. That strip of grass back there and back behind here, I'm actually going to leave in case we ever want to move the run. This is the most wind protected part of the yard. So like in the winter, it's just a whole wind tunnel that goes. Actually, when I had my garlic started growing in the spring, they were all slanted like that, like going that way because of the wind. So this is the best for them right now. And it's also the highest point of the yard, which looking at the rest of the yard, you really wouldn't tell that there's a slope, but there is. So this looks good. All right, part one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more external parts of the garden, and then we'll start inside the garden. I don't know if you can see in the video, I'm just getting totally harassed by little gnats. It's really annoying, especially in the mulch, because they're all coming out. Just waiting for Greg to come out and help me. He's tried for the first time this year, because we finally had enough peppers to ferment them before making hot sauce. So we just made like such good hot sauce. And he's working on another ferment right now, so he'll come out when he's done. And I'm just gonna try to fight all of these gnats. But this mulch is looking good so far. I'm so happy with it. Might order another 10 cubic yards and just designate spaces we don't have to mow. I'm gonna finish with this one first. All right, I will check back in. I got my Chicago Hardy here, all mulched in. Looks nice. I think next year, so I have compost pretty much going from here to here, That's been growing all this stuff, and I think I'll bring it out to make it, you know, kind of like an even rectangle here. I'm not going to mulch over there though. That's just going to be a growing area, and this tree is just going to have its own space. Now, I don't know if you can see, there we go, all the little white spots at the tips of the branches that have sap coming out. So I've actually pinched the top of these branches off. And I did that because I do it every September. As you can see, this is a pretty immature fig. When the Chicago Hardies are ripe, they're pretty plump and purple. Now, pinching the tip off of this is something you don't want to get in the habit of. I know I say I do it every year. It's because I try to keep my trees outside as long as possible. So what it does is it tells the tree, hey, we're damaged. We need to do some work. And it'll actually get all these immature figs all on here to start ripening faster. So we have about another week or two before nights start going into the 50s. And I waited a bit too long last year to do this, so I wanted to do it a little bit earlier. So what I usually find is within like a few days to a week, it'll start a chain reaction where they'll start ripening. So I'll definitely give you an update. I have my other fig trees, not all of them have figs on them this year because they're young. But all the ones with figs, I'm doing this too. And then again, as the leaves fall off, I'll show you what we do there. But I talked about that in a different video. All right, time to finish some mulch. Can't see him just yet. Oh, if I turn around here. Can you see him? He's over there. Greg came out. But take a look at these lilies. Now one of our friends gave us these because they are replacing all the lilies in their house with raspberries. And what we both learned is that lilies love to multiply. So I'm putting them around the edges of our chicken run just to give them more privacy. We do have foxes that live in the woods, but they haven't bothered them, like, at all. There's like one time where they ended up in the middle of the yard, but I figure anything just to get them out of direct vision, even though they probably can like smell them from the woods, can't hurt, and it doesn't look bad. So now Greg's here, so we're gonna start working around the garden. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh man, I know it looks so messy right now, but once we mow, oh, it's gonna look crispy. Oh, these look so good. Now, I don't know if you remember when I said that my Shenandoah took about a month and then it started putting out new growth. So this one, you can clearly see it's still got 2 leaves, but down here, let's see if it can, oh, we're gonna focus in the front. Is it gonna do it? There we go. You can see all these nubs. They've softened up, and I've been checking this. They've softened up, so I expect them to put out leaves soon. It looks so good. Thank you. Bless you. Okay, we got the perimeter all set. It's looking very nice. The inside of the garden obviously there's nothing right now, but oh, I have too much dirt on my hands to do this. Yeah, get too much dirt on my hands to zoom. Up there, we did all the blackberries. Over here, we did the asparagus and such. Got our 2 pawpaws, and it looks good. But we put on bug spray and there's too many mosquitoes out, so we're gonna call it a day. We can do the garden another day. We still have a pile of some mulch there, but everything looks really good. I'll just do a quick overview. We have this Chicago Hardy fig around the corner, Texas everbearing, 40 persimmon, a pink seedless reliance grape, and a couple lilies. These bananas are getting nothing. They're getting nothing more from me. Over here we have some chickens. We have the other lilies that we mulched in. They were like totally dead because of the chickens like a month ago, and they've made a comeback. Over here we have the Potomac pawpaw, the Shenandoah pawpaw, our snowbank white blackberries, our Kiowa black blackberries, and it's just so much easier to pass through here now. Covered our stumps. I have a good number of ground cherries that came in. I haven't gotten any yet because bugs have gotten to them and I didn't know where they were. And then we have the asparagus. And making our way back around, here we have a hardy kiwi pollinator. That's a male. And our Anna's hardy kiwi, which is a female, which we'll start getting hardy kiwis on next year. It looks very nice. I don't know if I'll be able to do the inside of the garden behind me by Tuesday, but if I do, I will add to this and I'll let you know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy. So today I have a different shirt on. I didn't end up finishing the mulch for the inside of the garden, as you can kind of see back there. But we did get all the other fruiting bushes and trees on the property. I will do it at some point this week, and we'll use up the rest of the mulch. Today I think, even though I have a little bit of free time, we are gonna get rain for like the next 4 days, so my priority is really to clean out my garage. But I am really happy with how the mulch came out. Everywhere we put about 4 inches thick layer of mulch for everything. Once it settles, I think it'll be about 3 inches, and it looks really great. Everything looks so clean. I mean, even just looking at the strawberries there and the fruit trees, like, it looks great. Thank you for spending some time with us. We'll see you next week. And if you want, find me on Instagram or TikTok at The Galaxy Gardens. Do videos like every day there too. All right, bye.